What we'll be looking at today is body corporate management and community management in Queensland. So we'll be looking at some items of the Act and what's required as being a owner of body corporate in Queensland. So the legislation is called the Body Corporate and Community Management Act, or the BCCM, which a body corporate must comply. Each body corporate has an administration fund and a sinking fund that is reviewed at the annual general meeting once every 12 months. From this is where they set the levies for the body corporate and what they need to do to maintain that for the next 12 months. So we'll look at that a little bit closely on the next slide. So essentially the body corporate runs two different funds. One's the administration fund and the other one is called the sinking fund budget. So the administration fund covers the items of general maintenance, so paying insurance premiums, small recurring expenditure such as mowing the lawn, cleaning and pool maintenance. So it's more your day-to-day items on looking after the body corporate, where when we go to the sinking fund, that's more of your big items. So if you've got a complex of 15 units with a pool, so your main expenditure would be painting of the building for your large items of capital expenditure. So we're looking at painting, refurbishment of the pool, and replacement of common fencing, pipe work and other things like that. So a sinking fund budget is worked out once every 12 months, and usually there's a sinking fund forecast in place which determines how you set the levies or a long-term plan to maintain that building over the next 10 years. So complexes are either self-managed or managed by a body corporate manager. So there's a number of body corporate managers in Queensland, and they're governed by a body called Strata Community Australia. So, or you can have your complex self-managed, but the trend is most people have been going for the body corporate manager to make it easier to maintain their building. So these are our contact details, so you can either call Sydney or myself if you need a hand with any issues that you have with your body corporate, and we'll be able to point you in the right direction in either helping you find a responsible manager or some of your other issues that you may have on site.